Okay guys, this is the Zoom H4N Pro, and let's get into it. We're only going to deal with the basics, what you need to do for film and how you need to have your settings. This is just for film because that's the line of work I'm into. Okay, now this is your power on button. Right here, this is where your headphones go, and this is your headphone volume. So if you got the headphones on, then you want to turn the volume up some. This is what you use right there for the headphone volumes. This is how you power it on. You hold it down for a sec, and zoom. Okay, guys, we're back. That took probably like 10-15 seconds to power on. Okay, now at the top, you see here, this is your time code. That is where when you're recording, with the numbers moving, that means that you know that you're recording. Under it is your audio quality level. 96 kilohertz, 96 kilohertz, 24-bit. That's what you want your audio on, and you want it in stereo, and you want to make sure that these two buttons right here, which says mic, 9 times out of 10 when you get it, it's going to have this light on here. When you turn it on, that's just for this mic up here. You want to press one of these buttons down here, and that will turn on, and that will be for the your microphone that you're going to plug inside here. So you want to make sure those on. If those not on, then you're not recording in your separate audio, you're recording up here. Okay, you see that thing scrolling, that's your file. And under it, these are your levels, your left and right levels for your plug, your right and left plug, where you plug your microphone cord into. And this right here, this is your SD card. That's for the space that's left on your SD card. And on the side, this is where your SD card goes. That's a 32 gigabyte Sony. Actually, when I bought that came with that. Your record levels, your menu, and the scrolling thing. Now, there's a certain way you have to learn how to use this, and I'm gonna show you. Okay, now how you turn the settings on? You want to press menu first. Now get to your settings. This is just the folder where your stuff is stored at, your files and stuff like that. What folder you want to put in a file. I'm only going to teach you guys what we need to have to get us set up for recording for film. So we don't need to go through all this. The only things that you really need to know is this little setup. If you get this setup like I have. Okay, input. We want to press input. Now what I did is once you on there, now see how I got there. I got there by menu, by pressing menu, and then I scroll down to input with this, and then once you get on input to go inside the input file, you got to press that again and press down on that circle, that wheel right there. Okay, and let's scroll down. You want to make sure mono mix is off. Your phantom, you want to make sure the phantom is off. The phantom is for as when you have a battery in your microphone. We want to have a battery in our microphone because it's going to give you a better quality having your microphone use its own power. So phantom off, and that's it on that. Mono mix off, phantom off, and input. Want to check that. Now let's press menu to go backwards. Let's see, record. Now we'll press the dial down. Okay, record format. I'm recording in 96 gigahertz, 24-bit. How you get that? You press the circle, the wheel, and just scroll through it until you find it. Make sure it's a WAV file. And then you press on the wheel. Once you get on it, press on the wheel, and it'll be up there. You don't need none of that. Let's go press menu again. Okay, now let me see, system. Okay, the system, you can use date and time if you want that. Set up your date and time or whatever, you know, if that's important to you. So now this you want your backlight on. This is gonna have your screen on. Like if you recording, when you record a film, and what happened to me is I didn't have my backlight on, so it was kind of hard for me to see and try to, because it kept going out and stuff like that. So you want your backlight on. That's this screen thing here. See, if it's off, it'll look like that, but you want it on. And then you want the contrast up. I got it up to 8. Let's give it a more blue effect. Okay, let's go back. We go back by pressing menu. Battery. We want to let's go to the battery thing. So we scroll down with the wheel and we get to battery. We press that. That's your regular batteries using alkaline. This right here is your lithium batteries. That's what I use. I use lithium batteries. So they last longer. Using regular batteries, it would drain it out pretty quick. But lithium batteries, it lasts me a long time. So using lithium batteries, if you use lithium batteries, you want to press that. If you use regular batteries, you want to use alkaline. But I encourage you to use lithium batteries. Okay, what else? Okay, we can go back. We need none here. Press menu to go back. Scroll down. SD card. Okay, now after you finish for the day and you record, or you're starting up a day, you want to format your card by pressing that, and that's to erase everything that you recorded previously or whatever on your card. That's how you erase everything. So, and that's basically it, far as with your settings on this. And if you have that, you're completely ready to go. I can see right here, I have it in stereo. So you're gonna make sure that light is on right there. You want to make sure these 2 lights on there. Remember that. Here's your 2 jacks where your microphone goes. And okay, we can power this off. Hold it down. Okay, the first thing you want with the H4N Pro, you want to get you some splinters right here, and that's because this right here, if you had noticed them levels, the levels I showed you, it had left and right. It had the L for left and R for right. Those right here, this right here would keep them balanced, so you won't have to use mono. You use this right here, and then it will still give you stereo by plugging that in. So you want to get you a splinter cable, probably a couple bucks. Here, then you want to get you a microphone cord. Now, the trick is this. Okay, now you see those things from prawns? You want to make sure they're at the top. They're going at the top. And you also want to press this button. You want to press this button down right here, the silver part. You want to press that down. Excuse me, guys, I'm a one-man band right now, so press that down and push it in, and then it locks it in. See, you want to do that for the other side too. So that's how you hook that up. Next right here is the Rode NTG2 microphone. I mean, they have higher ones, NTG3, NTG4, but this is a good one right here, the NTG2. You're good with that. You're good with that. Just as well, they have higher Zoom recorders, but with the H4N Pro, you're good with that. You're good to go. So you're good to go right here. Now, like I said, you don't want to have your Phantom on, power on in there, because you're going to use this microphone to let it power itself. And again, a lithium battery I use for that, and I'll put it inside there, and that what powers my microphone. Now you only want to put the battery when you're ready to shoot, because once you put the battery in there, it starts to record. The microphone is on, so you only want to put that battery in when it's time to shoot. Now, and this microphone go hand in hand. If you really want to get good audio, you have to get this microphone. Don't go with nothing cheaper. Don't go with nothing smaller than the NTG2. Don't go with a cheaper brand. No, just save your money up and get the. You can bid on eBay. That's what I did. I got this microphone a little cheaper because I bid it. Get a used one. Do what you got to do to get a NTG2. It goes hand in hand with this this Zoom recorder, the 4H Pro. You won't have no problems. So better to have something good to make sure you don't have no problems than buying something cheap and then you have problems. So, okay, then we have a pair of headphones your boom operator will need to plug inside the Zoom, where I show you where headphones go, so you can know that the audio is balanced and so forth. And this is what I mean by balance. So if you press record, now it's ready to go. You'll see that the pause button is up there once you press record. And let me see. It's not recording nothing because there's nothing hooked up to it. But if I press this mic right here, we'll just use that. You see the levels is rising. Okay. Now, you want your headphones on because you also want to be paying attention, because you don't want your levels to peak all the way up to the top. You don't want bad audio. So, like I said, so you want to make sure you watch that and try to keep things down here, and then try to keep your levels like I say -24, and then like yell or make a clap sound to see how high it's going to go. And if it goes up to the top, you want to turn it down some more. But if it don't go all the way to the top, then turn your levels up a little bit. And you turn up your levels like this right here, with that level thing right there. That's your level right there. You turn it up with that. So let's turn this off. Let me put it back on here. So keep my settings right. All right, let's get back to the oh yeah. And I also have me this right here. This is for my lithium batteries, so when they die, I can just charge them back up or whatever. So you might want to invest in one of those. All right, let's get back to the main camera so we can get into the other products that goes with this. Okay, guys. All right, we back here at the in the main camera. So we touched on the Zoom H4N Pro. Now, and we touched on the NTG2 microphone. Let's leave this out for a minute. Actually, we can get into this. This right here, fellas, is the blimp. You need the blimp. Get the blimp. Invest your money in the blimp. How this go? Okay. We're gonna unscrew this. Unscrew that. You turn these little knobs a little bit, not all the way, just a little bit, and you pull that out. This goes inside here. That goes inside there. That's out there. Then this right here, this cord right here, that gets plugged inside here. That, and then this cord at the one end of your microphone, that get plugged inside here. like that, and there you go. And this puts back in here. A little piece right here. You got a facet in there. There, like that. Turn this back on. There you have it. That's the blimp. You need the blimp, man. The blimp is going to block out any unnecessary noises, from background noises, the wind and stuff like that. So I invite you guys to invest in one of these. Like I said, get on auction. Go to eBay. Your audio is more important. I think your audio is more important than your visual. You have to have good audio, so don't be afraid in investing in your audio. Don't think investing in your visual is a lot better. It's more important to you than investing in audio. So invest in your audio, guys. This is a boom pole. This is a Rode boom pole. Now, what that does is twist it on here. Make sure you get the Rode boom pole, because some boom poles are not fit for this. So you want to make sure that you have a standard boom pole that fit the right thread for this. Because some you might wind up trying to be a little cheaper and getting a boom pole that's in the threads that smaller than what this is. So you want to get the Rode boom pole. I encourage. There, like I said, again, I won this on eBay for only 50 bucks. You know, some of them go for 150 brand new, so I won it for 50 bucks on eBay at an auction. So then you guys, and so from there, now you want to get you some Velcro, Walmart, get you some Velcro straps. Velcro straps, you can cut it here, and then I'll be able to, so you can be able to wrap it around your cord to hold your cord into place. And then keep cutting it, do another one, keep cutting it, make probably like 4 or 5 of them, you know, so you can be able to hold your cord in place. Now, what you also want to invest is a clamp. You need this clamp. This came with one of my my monitors I bought, but I'm sure you can find these clamps on eBay or somewhere. So the clamps go here. You can connect it there. And then you want to put this on there, and you'll be able to watch. You'll be able to watch your monitoring as you hold the boom pole. And let me see, guys. I think that's pretty basically it. The settings I gave you are basically fit for the stuff that I have here, and with that, that's all you need to invest in. For with your audio, you're pretty much good to go with audio. Like I said, don't be afraid to invest in your audio. You might look at it as a little thing, and you might look at your camera as the big thing. Well, actually your audio is the big thing, because making film and then having your film sound like bootleg, and it's going to throw everything off. So you want to have your audio sounding real nice. I hope you guys like the video. Subscribe to my channel. I got a lot coming for you guys. The main cameras I'm dealing with is Blackmagic production cameras. So we're going to be talking a lot about those cameras. We're going to be talking about lenses. We're going to be talking about special effects. I'm into a lot of different special effects, as you can see. And so if you guys have any questions, if you need to know something, ask me and I'll get it to you as soon as possible. If you need to know anything about special effects, let me know. I'll get it to you as soon as possible. So I'm into gaming. I game design. So you'll hear a lot of different things about even the gaming world. As far as with me, I go to school for gaming. So animation, I do all that. Filming is my thing. So I'll answer any questions to the best of my ability. See you guys later. Take care. Peace.